Okay, there we go. Had to fix the mic. This is silly. Hi. Let's get cooking. All right. So it's been a while. Hi. You can hear me. I don't know. Let's see. But big deal here. I am in the middle of defining some stuff for myself. I've been a very busy boy. I'm hopefully going to be starting work soon, so that's going to be a cool thing. So hopefully once that gets settled in, I'll be able to do a couple more streams and stuff. In the meantime, in between time, I've been very quietly working on my stuff. Trying my best not to do too much. I really wish the camera views were synced up. That would be kind of nice. You know what? Let's switch this up. Yes. Take that out. Yes. Where is Mr. Sentient Display? Oh, okay. Yeah, you can see a lot more interface, but at least you get to see the drawings a little more clearly. Yeah, like I said, I've been a busy bee, trying to get my stuff together, really try to finalize a pitch deck for Station Z. I had to drop this for a while, as you know, I'm just kind of going through it, and that has resulted in me having to find work and hustle and try to survive for a little while. So art kind of wasn't the bag, you know. AI is kind of messing a lot of that stuff up. So I'm trying my best to ignore the signs and just keep pushing. But I had to work on a couple freelance projects to kind of stay afloat. Just trying to keep it together a little bit, you know. There's a lot of us who have worked in industry before who are, you know, trying to figure out best we can, you know, keep afloat per se. So I'm gonna take the next maybe hour just to do some drawing. I've been very excited about this particular project. Been a little bullish on it, to be honest with you. And that's because I have officially written 4 scripts of an 8-episode season 1. And I've kind of decided like I'm going to forego sort of this idea that, oh, hi, I see you there. Thanks for strolling through my art stream. I appreciate it. Yeah, I'm like I said, I'm just trying to you know, work on my stuff. I think right now you see with at least, I don't know, everybody's algorithm is different, right? So you kind of see what you're interested in, and it seems my algorithm has me interested in sort of Black indie creators, some of whom I know a little bit of, who I've worked with, and some that I don't know personally, but I'm excited for. And so I've been inspired as well. I think a lot of the black animation creatives are trying to like get their own stuff off the ground at this point, because it's not like people are going to give us the jobs, you know, free and willingly, so to speak. Plus, we want to kind of do our own thing anyway, right? Like, I think it's funny how in a time and era in which we have more black representation in cartoons or in animated projects, it still feels like it's not like it's a drop in the ocean, you know? So for me, it's like just trying to do my part, contribute to the game. And I kind of haven't seen anyone really working on this type of story, and honestly, I mostly think that black folk are very interested in horror, just maybe not zombie apocalypse horror. I don't know. Yeah, no, that's right. Like, it's not some rare monumental occasion. Like, I have this conversation with people a lot, where I'm like, hey, you know, I want representation more than anything. You know, what I really want alongside that is good storytelling to go with it. Like, it's not like you shouldn't be just being like, all right, I'm just make it black to make it black, and then you don't do the work to like make it authentically black. You know what I mean? I guess, well, what do I mean by that? And what I mean by that, personally, is this idea of like, well, one, we are not a monolith, and I think most black people, we as black people, me as a black person, I know that. But it's how do you show that in your shows and have it feel right. I'm not saying there's this idea of stereotypicalness, because there isn't. I actually think there's a lot of really interesting takes, but those interesting takes don't make it into mainstream media. And when we were basically I got my first industry gig in 2021, right as like the pandemic was in full swing. and it was really eye-opening for me, because, you know, I had just come out of grad school, been working on people's films and projects for like a year, and I was like, man, you know, I really want to make my own show. I think that everybody and their mother who comes to LA and tries to do animation wants to make their own something. And you know, in my case, you know, this is grad school, so I had already got my undergrad and had kind of went through like is my screen black for real? What is happening? I don't think my screen's supposed to be black. That's weird. Hold on, let's see. Oh, Twitch, what are we gonna do with you, friend? Let's see. I don't think it's supposed to be black. That's wild. Now I gotta do work to figure out why it's black. This stuff. One day I'm gonna become a veteran. Right now, that's not the case. Oh yeah, it's totally black. Wow. Wow. Okay. Let me see what's going on. Ba, ba, ba. No, it's not. I guess that's the real answer. It ain't supposed to be like that. But why would it be like that? What is happening? Wow, my video got canceled on Twitch. Wow. I wonder. Well, huh. This is crazy. Is Restream. Huh. Why is Restream not streaming my stuff properly? This is interesting. Okay, yeah, but yeah, I'll be right. I'm a stream again. Give me a second. This is wild.